Hey guys, so we just had like the preview video drop for JP Dokon's 7th year anniversary here. So I just wanted to quickly go over what they mentioned in the video just because it's pretty difficult to write all this down in terms of translations. Obviously, this video was in Japanese, and just to make you guys' lives easier and for you guys to understand exactly what is coming and what they talked about in the video, I felt it would be better just to make a video going over this instead of typing it all down. So we're going to kind of just scroll through here, not going to spend too much time, not going to make this a super long video, but we'll just go ahead and get started here. So the video is only 11 minutes long, not really too bad. They didn't give us any details specifically on the actual Dual Dokkan Fest units in terms of what they're able to do like with their kits or animations. That will come during the actual live stream, which should be on the 30th, but for now this is sort of like a teaser for that. So we have the two producers here. The guy on the left is the main producer, this guy, and the other guy is they called him the domestic producer. So this is obviously an event that we already have had live in the game for a while. This is referring to the 7 Grand Master missions. And I believe this is going to be live up until the 30th, or no, actually tomorrow. No, yeah, they said to the 29th, yeah, tomorrow. So assuming that you've collected all of the Dragon Stone ore, I believe you can get up to 77 stones from doing these. So hopefully you guys have been keeping up with that. Continuing on from there, they've talked about sort of like the countdown that they're doing on their own official Twitter accounts, where they have the voice actors do, you know, like a line or two from their characters, talking about the 7th anniversary coming soon. Pretty cool. I remember they did that last year as well for the 6th year anniversary. They had like all the Universe 7 characters like do a line and stuff like that. So, all right, so now we're going to get into the actual theme of the anniversary, and then the theme of the anniversary is, surprise, surprise, Goku and Vegeta, and pretty much their rivalry and whatnot throughout the series. So the surprise of absolutely nobody. The second we saw this, the logo for the 7th year anniversary is pretty obvious that it was going to be Goku and Vegeta. I mean, honestly, the theme for every anniversary has been Goku and Vegeta, more or less. So I don't think anybody's really too taken aback by that. The next thing to talk about, login bonus. I mean, it's nothing really too crazy. Look, they do show off the little graphic here, so we know for sure that we're going to be getting the thank you tickets. You can see right here, we have the 7th anniversary coins, we have some Kais, we have some stones. Down here at the bottom, it says you can get 3 stones and the summon tickets every day. Summon tickets being the, you know, the normal tickets. So, you know, it's what you would expect, I guess, from a typical anniversary login bonus. Next, we have a 77 summon, which we've had for the past 2 years, except obviously this is 77. The previous year was 66, and the previous year was 55, so sort of going up and up and up every single year. Now, the difference between this one and the previous ones is that this summon actually guarantees 3 characters that can be Dokkan awakened into an LR, as it states right here on the banner. And they also did say that you only need 50 tickets to do the guaranteed 3 LR summon for this banner. Which is nice. I mean, we were obviously expecting it to be 77 tickets, but, you know, to make it easier, I guess, for most players, they just decided that 50 was better, which is fine. So, you know, free stuff's always nice. And it looks like God Goku and Hit is on here. You have the Revival Vegeta, the Exchange Vegeta into Goku from the Namek Saga, and a lot of really powerful banner units like Third Form Frieza. You have the STR Cell, the Krillin and Gohan LR is also on here. And you got Tech Piccolo, the greatest of all time. Everyone loves Tech Piccolo. Alright, what's next? So, next we have some story events. So, it's interesting because these story events are going basically and talking about the relationship between Goku and Chi-Chi. Then we have this one over here, which is talking about the relationship between Vegeta and Bulma. And in the Goku and Chi-Chi story event, you're going to be able to get an SSR Chi-Chi. And in the Vegeta one, you're going to be able to get an SSR Vegeta. Kind of interesting that they didn't go for Bulma, because, you know, seeing that they're giving a Chi-Chi, I would have expected them to do Bulma for the other one, but they're doing Chi-Chi and Vegeta, and I think they do actually show the arts off as well. Yeah, here we go. So this is the SSR for Chi-Chi, SSR for Vegeta, and I believe this actually is the first ever farmable Chi-Chi card in the game, so her SA now becomes officially farmable, which is pretty cool. They didn't really talk about much else from this, but, you know, if we go off of last year, the anniversary with the the 6th year anniversary, I assume what will happen is these guys will awaken into TURs, and then they'll get Easy A's. Just, you know, assuming it's the same pattern as last year. And then we also have a third story event as well, which is basically the relationship between Gohan, Goten, Trunks, and then Goku and Vegeta. And through this event, you're able to get a SSR Gohan, who can be Dokkan awakened into a TUR, and they show his art as well. I believe it's the one on the bicycle. This is the SSR art of the Gohan. I believe this is from the actual opening of Dragon Ball Z from the Buu Saga, so that's what that's from. So the 3 free-to-play characters that we know of right now are the SSR Gohan on the bicycle, we have Chi-Chi, and then we have the Vegeta as well. Alright, so next we have a special event, which is a skill orb stage. This is able to be challenged once per day. And the interesting thing about this is they said that this event actually does give EX skill orbs, not normal skill orbs, which is better, obviously, because you could exchange them in and out without having to actually consume them up. And then down here, it says that these are skill orbs that you can get in reference to Goku and Vegeta. So what I take from that is basically that these skill orbs are going to be specific for Goku and Vegeta characters, which makes sense. It's like 70% of the game or something, so it's fine. And it says down here as well on the bottom that the Goku path will give you the crit skill orbs, and the Vegeta path will give you the additional skill orbs. So that's interesting to note there as well, but definitely a step up from the previous skill orb events, whereas, you wouldn't get EX skill orbs, they were just normal skill orbs. This one giving EX skill orbs, definitely a major improvement, I would say, just better overall. And next we have a new difficult event. This was actually something that they talked about briefly in V-Jump. If you guys remember, the V-Jump scan talked about a new difficult event. There's 2 different ones here. I believe the word they used was all boss. Was like the all boss. This is the title of the specific events down here is the Ultimate Red Zone. That's technically what this says over here, but they referred to this event as a collective as the all boss event. And they said that each of these has 7 stages. So, I mean, just looking at the actual art of the event, we have Rildo, Baby, Super 17, Sin Shenron, Lude, and then Nova Shenron and Legic. So that is 7 characters in total, so I imagine the 7 stages will be those characters, right? And from clearing this, obviously this is the GT side, this is the movies bosses side. From clearing each of these, you'll be able to get support memories as well as summon tickets, which I imagine is just the normal summon tickets, not the 771. And then over here on the movie side, we have Bojack, Android 13, Turles, Lord Slug, Cooler, and Janemba, and then of course Broly. And with these 2 characters being on the front of each respective event, you guys probably know what that means by now. So if we continue forward here, they go into the Dual Dokkan Festival characters that will be appearing, and this is the first one, which, is a God Goku and a God Vegeta that transforms into Blue Goku and Blue Vegeta. So if you guys play Dragon Ball Legends, this is exactly what we just got in Dragon Ball Legends for Legends Festival, was sort of like the tag Goku and Vegeta unit. This is the attack that they use against Broly. It's funny because, this is such a cool scene in the movie, and they shoot, the combined Kamehameha and Gallic Gun, and Broly just, doesn't even get hurt by it. But it is a cool scene, so this is from the Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, obviously. And the big thing about this is that a lot of people were speculating that this was going to be a double Gogeta celebration, whereas this is not a Gogeta character. This is just a Goku and Vegeta going from God form to Blue form. So no Blue Gogeta, no Dragon Ball Super Broly movie Gogeta, no base Gogeta, no Super Saiyan Gogeta, nothing from the Broly movie in terms of Gogeta. Just Blue Goku and Vegeta here. And then if we forward to the next character, because obviously Dual Dokkan Fest has come with 2 characters, we have Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, who fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Finally, we are getting this. It's been 7 years in the making. It's we've gotten our fair share of Super Saiyan 4 Gogetas, right? We've gotten the Tech one, who came out right after the 2nd year anniversary for Global, and before the 3-year anniversary in JP. We get the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, who came out a few years ago, and now we're finally getting an LR version of Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, which is actually crazy to think of that it's taken them this long to do this, but now we have this. They, again, did not mention anything specifically regarding their animations or what they can do, just that this, character is a fusing character, similarly to how, STR Vegeta works, Tech Gogeta works. the 3-year fusions. They did not say how they fused, whether it was an active skill or whether it was a fusion, just traditional transformation mechanic, or what it was. We will find all of that out during the live stream, which again should be on the 30th. But that is pretty much all that they told us here on this stream. So again, it was a little bit of a teaser, nothing too crazy, except that we know for sure who's actually going to be appearing in the anniversary and what the theme of the anniversary is. So that is it for now. I'm interested in hearing what you guys have to think about the fact that it is not going to be double Gogeta. We have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta on one end, and then the other end is just the Blue Goku and Vegeta from the Broly movie. What do you guys think about this? Me personally, even if this had been a Gogeta from the Broly movie, me personally, I would have been a bit more excited for Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, just given the fact that, like, again, it's been 7 years, but you don't have a single LR of that unit, of that character, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I grew up in a period where GT was like the end of Dragon Ball. GT, I believe, ended in, oh boy, I think it ended in like 97 or something, 96 or something like that. So we went from like 96 all the way until Dragon Ball Super's debut, where Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was considered the quote-unquote ultimate character. He was the absolute strongest character in the Dragon Ball like multiverse or universe at that point. So for me, I was really excited to see a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. I actually do think this is pretty interesting as well. I mean, a God Goku and Vegeta versus, you know, and then transforming into Blue Goku and Vegeta. I mean, they have to know. Most people are going to be more excited for this, I would imagine. But again, let me know down below what you guys think. Hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will see you all in the next one.